Same time?
All right, what's going on?
Jamie, you're up bright and early.
Where's Steven? He's not in his crib.
You just noticed that now.
Yes, I was on a date last night. Remember, Matthew?
That's why I did what I felt was right.
What the hell are you talking about?
Steven's with his mother. He spent the night with Vicky.
What happened?
Nothing. You're fine. I'm sorry I woke you.
I'm fine.
Yes, you with me.
Where?
In my office.
What time is it?
A little after 7.
Oh, I have to go.
Why?
I can't be late for Lucas.
Sure you can.
No, I'm not working on this with you anymore, Cass. We stayed up all last night and we came up with nothing. Nada zip.
Told you I saw that body. Somebody took Catherine away.
Somebody should take you away. How you get messed up and how you get me messed up in these things?
Wait, Frankie.
What?
Before you go, we have to talk about what happens now.
I know what happens now. I take a 45-minute shower and try to wake up. You stop talking about bodies.
No, that's not what I meant.
What do you mean?
What happens now to the two of us?
Mitch? Mitch? My God, where are you? How's it going?
Almost had it.
Is the painting okay? Here's some coffee.
Try not to tear it.
Here, let me hold this, okay? You got something there. It's a photograph. Shall I pull?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got it, you've got it. Will it come up? Great. It's Mac. In a uniform.
Looks like some sort of army fatigues. Who's this?
I have no idea.
Looks like he's on some sort of patrol or something.
Yeah, I know, but Mac didn't stay in the service after the Second World War.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, I think so. And who is this guy, and why is this just a half a photograph?
I don't know.
And why would he keep it?
Sorry to intrude, Rachel, but I think you have something that belongs to me.
Us?
Yeah.
Look, I can't be late for work.
Oh, yes, you can.
No, look, Lucas will get suspicious
Lucas
again.
can go to hell. I don't care about Lucas. I care about you.
You do?
More than I've admitted.
You haven't admitted a whole hell of a lot, that's for sure.
Will you let me get this out, please?
You think I want to stop you?
But...
Aha! I knew there was going to be one of those.
Frankie.
Sorry.
But I'm not ready to get involved with anybody.
It's okay. Forget it.
But if I were, it would be with you.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you're flip and funny, and you give the impression that, give a damn about anything.
It's not an impression, it's the truth.
But deep down, you're the kind of woman that a man has to be serious about.
I hope you realize that what you just said makes no sense whatsoever.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh, fair enough. Let me try to put it another way.
Yeah, get the words in the right order this time, would you?
Thank you for being such a big help in making this so easy for me.
Why should I make this easy for you?
If things continue on the way they've been going, at some point in the not-too-distant future, I'm going to have to tell you that I love you. And I don't know if I can.
It's okay. Okay? Don't worry about it.
No, it's not okay. I do worry about it. You deserve a whole person, not someone who's half empty. Our timing's off.
May I say something now?
Oh, sure, of course.
You're taking on a lot of responsibility for the way I feel. Too much, way too much.
Maybe I am.
How I react to what happens between us is my business. Frankie Frame decides how Frankie Frame feels, you know?
I know.
So are you really afraid of hurting me? Or are you just scared that you might find out that you're able to love somebody again?
Hey, I'm just scared, period.
Well, that makes me really mad,
Come on,
Cass.
Frankie, I'm
Because you
trying to
act
be
as if You're the
honest
only one that
here.
finds relationships difficult. Well, I'm scared to death of them. And the feelings that I have for you.
Fair enough.
Oh, just stop with the fair enough and let me talk.
Okay, talk.
You're right. A year ago, I could have had a terrific affair with you. All fun and games. But I didn't know you then. And maybe I didn't know myself. And I want more than that now.
You see, I'm right.
I just said that, didn't I?
Right.
If you can't give me all of yourself, it's not good enough.
I can't.
It's okay. But what that means is that I have to get you out of my system, you know?
Oh, right.
Yeah. And the best way that I know how to do that is by working really hard.
Frankie, are you nuts? Lucas could have killed Catherine.
Anybody could have killed Catherine.
But all the signs point to Lucas.
There is no body, Cass. He could have imagined the whole thing.
Would you stop with that?
No, I'm going to work.
He's a dangerous man,
And
Frankie.
I am a careful woman. I always take care of Frankie.
And put your shoes on before you go out on the street, would you please?
You're not welcome here.
Oh, and it's obvious you are, Mitch.
How did you get in here?
I used my key, the one Daddy gave me.
Guess I'm gonna have to change the locks.
I came for my portrait of Amanda.
Oh, I don't think so. That's out of the question.
Oh, there is no question. I own it, and I'm taking
You
it.
don't own this painting. You substituted paintings.
You have no proof of that.
Ah, people who point out lack of proof are usually hiding something, Lucas.
Don't play this game with me,
I'm not
Rachel.
playing any game. Get out of my house.
If I don't get my picture back right now, I'll slap you with a lawsuit.
Not before I charge you with stealing, Lucas.
Lucas, can't you hear what she's saying?
We're not leaving without the painting.
Why is this painting so important to you?
Don't act so innocent. I saw you hide it.
Hide what?
Daddy's will. You found it in the painting, didn't you?
I don't believe this.
She's at home. You can pick him up anytime.
That's not the point, damn it.
What is the point? Steven's with his mother. He's safe and happy. What more do you want?
Matthew, you had no right to make that kind of decision.
It was my responsibility to take care of Stephen last night. You asked me to take care
I
of him,
didn't
right?
ask you to hand him over to Vicky.
She wanted to spend one extra night with him.
Oh, and you said, sure, fine, no big deal, huh?
Sure, fine. What's the big deal?
The big deal, Matthew, is that you are now part of her plan to take Stephen away from me.
What plan?
She has given up trying to make a fool of me, and now she's working on you.
She's not working on me.
Then why isn't Stephen here where he belongs?
Because Vicky asked me very nicely, very calmly, if she could spend one night with her child, since you were out anyway.
And you fell for that.
I didn't fall for anything. I couldn't think of one good reason to say no to her.
Oh, and so you decided to hand over my son without my permission?
What did you want me to do? You were out on a date. You tracked you down.
I wanted you to look after Stephen like I asked you to. I wanted you to use your brains, for God's sakes.
She spent one extra night with her child. Would you stop making such a big deal about
It is a big deal, Matthew. It's a very big deal. But it's made me realize something very important. She is no longer going to take advantage of us. Because I'm going to see to it that she's not allowed to get near us anymore. I'm going to do everything I can to keep her out of our lives. What are you staring at?
You. You're so full of hate. What the hell's the matter with you?
Hey, good morning. Huh. Your silence indicates that you do not share my sentiment?
What?
You're not having a good morning.
That's right.
Should I probe a little further and maybe try to ascertain the reasons for this dark mood?
I wouldn't bother if I were you.
Frankie,
What about her?
that is the reason.
I better get to work.
Did you guys have one of your famous fights?
No, it was nothing like that.
You have a thing for Frankie.
Not anymore.
Excuse me?
Hey, I was just trying to be a nice guy.
And you failed.
No, we parted friends.
Parted.
Yeah, she went over to Lucas's.
Forget about Lucas. Tell me about this parting thing.
Oh, you have to know the whole story.
Well, why don't you try to tell me?
Forget that, too.
Why?
Because I don't want you to get involved. That's why.
Cass.
What?
I am your sister. I am your partner-in-law. I am your love counselor.
Oh, would you give me a break? If there's something that I think you should know, I'll tell you, all right?
Cass!
Tell me about Catherine March. Lucas's secretary.
Go ahead. Change the subject.
No, this is important. When you saw her yesterday, what was she like?
Nervous?
Yeah, Derek said she seemed scared.
Yeah. I'd say she's scared. Why do you ask?
I wonder if she was onto something.
What about Lucas?
Did she say anything about that or indicate anything like that?
No. But I got the impression that any employee of Lucas's better remain faithful or else.
I gotta go.
Cass! Cass, where are you...
What will?
You know what I mean?
No, suppose you tell me what you mean.
Well, you said it.
Said what?
You said when Daddy... Well, before he left a message. And naturally, I presumed it was the new will.
That's what you naturally thought?
Well, didn't you?
Oh, I see. So you thought if he left another will, that you would naturally be left out of it?
No, I did not.
And that's why you've been so desperate to get this.
It's just that if my father left me a message, I want to know about it.
What did you find, Rachel?
What?
In the portrait.
Goodbye, Lucas.
She said goodbye.
I'm not going anywhere.
Take it
I want to know.
time.
No, I demand to know.
Another time. Have a good day.
Boy, what a creep. He comes barging in here for a painting that he stole, and then he just leaves.
Well, there's no reason to stay. He took his shot and he missed.
I have a feeling we haven't heard the end of this.
I'm sure you haven't.
I'm glad you were here.
Forget it.
I'm not going to forget it.
It's already daylight. We've been at this all night.
Oh, my heavens. Felicia's going to be worried to death about you. Call her.
I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
Dad! Hey, what are you doing here?
Hi, Matthew. Off to class?
Yeah. Would you stay all night?
Yeah, most of it.
How come?
He was helping me with something.
Please help victims.
Good morning, oh lovely proprietress of Bay City's toniest art gallery.
Good morning, Kaz. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just a Tony kind of guy, so what better place to be?
Where's my present?
Your present?
Yes.
I'm not following you.
The painting that you bid on, specially for me.
Oh, right.
Didn't you bring it with you?
No.
Well, that's because it's downstairs in the basement. You switched it for Sam's portrait of Amanda.
I beg your pardon?
Then you stole the portrait.
I did what?
Don't bother denying it. You did it. No one else had access to the basement.
Caroline, you know, you have a very suspicious streak in
You stole that portrait.
Caroline!
Is that all you've got to say for yourself?
No, I've got plenty to say for myself, just nothing to say about
Kaz,
any
how
portrait.
could you do this? How could you use me this way?
Okay, coast is clear.
Nobody's here.
Kaz? Stacy?
Good.
Hey, what's the big deal? I mean, we left the auction, we went to the restaurant and talked till 2, and then we walked around the lake.
And talked.
Until 6, and then we had breakfast.
And talked.
And then until we got here. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. But if a couple our age had been out all night long and told you that story, would you believe it?
I don't care what anybody thinks.
Yeah, I know, but you know Cass. I mean, he'd be nodding his head going, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, and winking at me the rest of the day.
Right.
I could make some coffee, wake both of us up.
No. You know something? I feel just fine.
Yeah, it was a great night.
You know, I think I know you better than any man I've ever known in my life.
I wish you didn't have to go to work.
I don't. Today's my day off.
Great. I'll cancel all my appointments and we'll just keep talking.
I can't do that.
Oh, Ronnie.
Well, Mama, she's gonna get out of her Bible study class in about 30 minutes. If I'm not home by the time she gets there.
Ronnie, your mother?
She depends on me.
What about Reuben or Jesse?
Well, Jesse's just a kid, and Reuben, well, you know how he is.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? Sometimes I wish you were a little more like him.
Zach, look, when my father died, my mother had to scrub floors to put food in my mouth and clothes on my back.
Yeah, I know.
I know you do.
Look, I don't mean to put any more pressure on you. I mean, I know you're supporting your mother and Jesse, and you're working 2 jobs.
Look, that's another thing. I mean, you should see her face every time I walk out that door to go sing at the Pelican. I mean, she wouldn't be caught dead in a place like that, but she never says a word.
Why should you have to?
What?
Come on, Ronnie. She's got you so well trained, you crucify yourself every time you sing in that place. Maybe for having a second job that you enjoy. For paying her rent by singing, not by scrubbing floors.
How
like
can
she
you
used to
say
do.
that about her?
Look, Ronnie, look, I care about you. I may even love you. And I don't mean any disrespect to your mother, but you gotta cut all this guilt stuff loose, or I'm afraid what we may have might wither up and die.
Well, I said I knew you so well. I guess I don't.
Ronnie.
So all you do is turn around and walk out?
That's right.
I mean, we had it right there in our hands.
Did
we? Bloody well did.
I had to stop you from talking, otherwise...
Excuse me.
What are you doing here, Frankie? You're early.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Well, I thought if the European officers called, I should be here.
Did they?
No.
Well, if the European officers do call, we can handle it. Thank you.
Well, fine. There is some
You can do
typing
that
I should
later.
do.
I want you to run an errand for me.
Oh, sure.
At the newsstand down on 3rd, pick up all the Florida newspapers you can get your hands on.
Florida?
Yes, Florida. There's a merger pending between 2 advertising companies. I may want to sink it.
Why?
It's sinkable.
Okay, I'll be back in a flash.
Take your time, dear.
20 minutes.
Right.
Something's bothering her.
Oh, who cares?
I do.
You're a damn fool for trusting her in the first place.
I don't trust her. That's why it's troubling me, what's bothering her.
Well, I know what's bothering me.
You blew it, Iris.
I did not.
It's because of your big mouth that Rachel knows that there's a will.
There was a will. I saw it.
You saw something, but it wasn't a will.
Well, how do you know?
Because I was looking at Rachel when you mentioned a will. She had no idea.
Well, what do you think it was, then?
Who knows?
Well, whatever it is, we've got to find it.
Excellent. That's exactly what we have to do.
Oh, and I suppose you know exactly how to go about it.
Carefully, Iris. Very carefully. The big question is, what does it have to do with us? And is it potentially dangerous?
Well, she's sure to move it to a safer place.
Well, she could have done that already.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
Find it before she uses it against us.
Hi.
Oh, it's you.
What, are you expecting someone else?
Well, certainly not my husband. My husband is so busy these days, he can't even pick up a phone to tell me where he is.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, sure. I mean, I've been up all night waiting. What's another minute?
Whoa. Didn't you get my message?
No message.
Look, I called. I even spoke with the auctioneer. I told him to
No
please
one
tell
told
you
me.
that I would be late. I told him. He said that he
It
would
doesn't
tell
matter. It really doesn't. I mean, that was last night. I don't consider this getting home late. I consider this not getting home until the next day.
I'm sorry.
God, Mitch. You know how much I worry. I mean, why couldn't you just at least pick up a phone and call me?
I did pick up a phone. I
Oh,
did
but you were
call.
just too busy, is that it?
I should have called again.
Yes, you should have.
I'm sorry. You know, it's been all night. I've been involved with this painting.
I got a message on my machine about that painting.
Well, it also involves a good friend of yours.
Go on.
No, I don't think you want me to go on. I don't
I
think
do.
you want
I want
to hear
you to
this.
tell me.
Lucas.
Oh, I see. So now you're going to blame the fact that you spend the night with Rachel on Lucas.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, you know what? I don't want to hear it.
Felicia.
I really don't.
I think you need to know exactly what your good friend Lucas is involved in.
You're watching another...
Absolutely free.
I'm waiting.
Yes, I can see that.
Damn it, Kaz. I'm not asking for some sort of confession. I'd just like you to be honest with me.
Well...
Oh, here we go. Another lie.
Oh, no. I was only thinking that you never in the past seemed to put any premium on honesty.
I admit that there's been times that I haven't been forthcoming
So
with...
I'm not sure why you want to make this a moral issue.
I think you're using me. And that hurts.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you admit it. You are using
No, I'm
me.
not admitting anything.
No, you never do. I wouldn't have even started thinking this way if I hadn't seen you with Frankie.
Caroline.
Why can't you be open and honest with me?
This is rather convenient timing, don't you think?
What do you mean?
Well, you're asking me for honesty when you suspect me of something.
Oh, don't play the trial lawyer with me, Kaz.
No, you think about what I'm saying.
Lucas's painting got stolen from my gallery, and he could hang me out to dry.
Don't worry, he won't.
Forget the fortune. I don't care whether you did it or not. I really don't want to know.
What do you want?
Your word. That from now on, when you come in to see me, you're coming because you want to. No ulterior motive. If you can't handle that, get out of here right now and never come back.
And you think it's possible that Mac has made out another will?
One that would cut Iris out.
She and Lucas were there?
Yes, they're trying to get to it before anybody else does.
I see. And that's why you were helping Rachel steal back the painting?
Yes, but no will.
Only the picture.
Rachel has about had it. Now she's got to deal with Lucas and Iris.
You know what? I think I'm starting to really figure all of this out.
You actually understand what's going
Yeah,
on?
I think I understand everything, probably better than you know.
What does that mean?
Lucas was here the other day. He told me he was thinking about marrying Iris.
So what do? Make their unholy alliance official?
No, that's not it at all.
Then what is it?
It's so obvious, Mitch. Iris is setting Lucas up.
Didn't think I was gonna see you again today. Or ever, maybe.
I don't want to lose you.
I don't want to lose you.
Look, I've kept my family a closed subject because it's my life, it's my problem. I thought I could deal with it, so...
I just told you to change. But you didn't give me a chance to tell you that I'll help you all that I can.
I really need your help. I really need you.
And you're not gonna be all alone again. I promise you.
Thought you were going to get some Z's.
Oh, well, I lay there staring at the ceiling, and then I gave up and took a shower.
Haven't slept all night.
Go to bed early tonight.
What are you doing?
Looking at this.
What is it? It's a picture of Mac.
Yeah.
Who's this other guy?
I don't know.
You don't know. Wait a minute, these aren't World War II uniforms.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think so.
What are they?
I don't know. Uniform of some sort.
He looks younger.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it?
Well, what is it?
There are whole areas of Mac's life that I don't know anything about.
Well, he was a journalist, right?
Right out of college before he went into World War II.
Well, so what's the picture mean?
I don't know. But he's older here. He's not young enough to be in World War II. I wish I knew what it meant.
I know one person who could help you.
Iris?
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't.
Why not?
She wouldn't give me the satisfaction.
Too bad.
Yeah. Now, if I want to know what's going on here, I'm gonna have to do it by myself.
Well, Dad would help you. I know he'd like to.
I know. But he's already involved enough. No, I'll investigate this on my own.
Just when I think she's backing off. Just when I think that maybe, just maybe, she is capable of being remotely dignified about things.
Oh, hi, Stacy. Catch you at a bad
She
time?
pulls something like this.
No, it's fine. Come on in, sit down.
What?
Hello. You did not even say hello to me.
Oh, God, Stacey, I'm sorry. Hello. Hello. Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine.
Stacey, I can't let things go on like this any longer. I'm getting so angry, I can't even function.
I'm sorry that you even had to find out about last night.
Wait, you know about last night?
Well, of course I do. I was the one that Vicky confronted. Why wouldn't I know?
Wait. I'm not following this.
Wait, you didn't come here to talk about what happened to me last night.
No, but I want to hear about this confrontation. What happened?
Well, I went to the art gallery and Vicky, well, she said that she was going to start talking about me to the press.
What could she possibly say to about you?
That I lost my child and that I was in collusion with you because I wanted you and I wanted your baby.
I don't believe it.
Oh, she's desperate, so.
Something that hurt you that much? And she threw it back in your face?
I'm okay. It's all right.
God. First she does something like that. And then she talks my little brother into letting her have the baby.
Second, talk Matthew into.
Yeah, well, he was over there. He was babysitting last night at the farm with Josie, and Vicky came over and cajoled him into letting her take Stephen for the night.
For the night?
Yeah. I can't believe he let her do that.
Well, she put him in a tough position.
Yeah, well, no, he feels sorry for her, and she knows that.
It was for one night.
Yeah. Now, can I use that to fight for tighter control?
How?
Well, she commandeered my son.
Yes, but she had Matthew's consent.
But she had no right to do that.
Sure she did.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. She did not take the baby by force, and Matthew allowed it.
Damn it.
Jamie, it was just for one night.
I can't take this any longer, Stacey.
Sure you can. You have custody of Stephen. You make all the decisions for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
Jamie, your baby is the most important thing to you right now. You can't let your anger get the best of you.
You're right. I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, for barging in here and screaming like a banshee.
Hey, as long as you weren't screaming at me, I don't care.
You know, Matthew says that he doesn't even know me anymore.
Well, I know you. And you're still Jamie.
Yes, but I don't have the right to lay my problems on you all the time.
I'm your lawyer. But I'm also your friend.
I'm telling you, Lucas is being conned by Iris.
Asha, come on.
No, their relationship, there has always been something, and I knew it.
Right, that makes a lot of sense.
It does make sense. Iris is a very charming woman.
And if Lucas wants to, he can see through it.
Why would he? He wasn't in town when she did that terrible thing to Mac. He has no idea what kind of woman she really is.
He knows exactly what kind of woman she really is. That's why he's with her.
Why would he be going after Mac's will? I mean, if he is doing that, he is only doing it for Iris.
Whoa, what are you saying? That he's so selfless that he's going to go through all of this and there's nothing in it for him?
All right, let's say that Mac did write a new will, and he excluded Iris from it, and Corey Publishing. Iris is the only one that can lose everything.
Felicia, he has a stake in it, believe me.
Why would
Otherwise,
he have a
wouldn't
stake?
be getting involved.
He's an independent businessman. For heaven's sakes, he can go anywhere and
What
work.
makes you so sure of that?
You know what? I bet he didn't even know about the will.
Right. Well, why did he spend $30,000 on a painting of Amanda?
Because Iris pushed him into it.
Iris is not going to push him into something like that.
She can be very persuasive, Mitch.
Lucas is guilty, just as guilty as she is.
You're wrong. It's her problem. I just didn't know it until now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to go find Lucas. I'm going to warn him about Iris.
Felicia, will you wait a minute? Felicia!
Never come back?
You heard me.
Well, that's a little strong, extreme, don't you
I
think?
mean it.
So what am I supposed to say now?
You figure it out.
Okay, I will figure it out. I have genuine feelings for you, Caroline.
Go on.
But that's all they are.
Feelings.
I can't promise you anymore. I can't promise you love.
All right.
All right?
All right.
You can live that way?
Absolutely.
You kidding?
Love's overrated.
It is?
I don't need that from you.
No. I guess you don't.
You have other assets.
I see.
So, we can put our friendship back on the track?
Well, you certainly have given me a lot to think about.
Well, don't think too hard, darling.
No, I won't.
And remember, friends don't use each other.
Right.
yourself?
Last night took a lot out of me.
You need some sleep.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was this tired.
Why don't you go and get your little beauty nap? Okay?
Yes, I think I'd better.
You know something?
What?
Before Frankie came on the scene, this conversation wouldn't have been necessary at all.
Well. See you later.
See you later. Hello, it's Caroline. Give me everything you can on that one Frankie frame. Right.
You know, I could use a friend right now more than I could use a cup of coffee.
Well, I'm always here if you need me for anything.
Yeah, I'm beginning to realize that.
I mean, even if you just want to talk or...
Or let off steam, perhaps.
Yeah? Really, I'd love to help you with Stephen. If there's anything I do, I'm sure you have all of that covered, though.
Well, actually, I don't. I mean, I do it in most ways, but I have to make some decisions about him, and I could use the advice of a friend.
Okay, well, what kind of decisions?
Well, it's about hiring a nanny, for one thing. I have to do that at some point.
Mm-hmm, a nanny?
And then there's the question of finding a good preschool. Amanda tells me there are waiting lists like you wouldn't believe for the top schools.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, I know. I mean, not that my mother wouldn't help, but I don't like to lay my problems on her. You know?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'd love to help if there's anything I can do.
Would you?
Mm-hmm. Is this what you wanted to say to me?
Yeah. Listen, Vicky's threats, they don't intimidate you, do they?
No, not in the least.
Good.
You know, I'd love to see that baby. I'd love to just hold him in my arms. Can I come by sometime?
Well, would that,
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
Would that cause me too much pain? Is that what you were going to say?
I thought that maybe,
No. I wouldn't. Not in the least. So, if you can tell me what kind of toys he likes.
Toy? You don't have to buy him any toys.
I'd like to. Like, does he like the building blocks or like the stuffed animals that are real cushy?
Just bring yourself.
No, come on. It gives me a good excuse to go to a toy store.
Well, okay, then max out your credit card.
Okay, I
I'm sure
will.
he'll love whatever you get him.
Terrific. So I can come by and see him.
Absolutely.
Next week?
I'll give you a call, okay?
Terrific.
Listen, I think maybe I should let you get back to work.
Oh, yeah, well, I do have to make a living.
Yeah. Listen, thanks again for listening.
Will you quit thanking me?
Yeah, okay.
Jamie.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you that I'm glad that you're getting out and meeting people, going on dates.
Well, it was your suggestion.
How'd it go with Natalie?
Oh, fine. But I don't think I'll be seeing her again.
Why not?
Well, it has nothing to do with her connection to Michael Hudson or Vicky. It's just that she wasn't for me.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah. It's kind of makes you realize how very rare it is to feel good with somebody and to feel like it's right.
Matthew.
Hey, Dad, you busy?
No, come on in.
Great. Felicia around?
No, she's doing some errands. Do you need to see her?
No, you, actually.
What's up?
I want to talk to you about Mom.
Okay.
I'm worried about her.
Why?
Well, spend time with her. You've seen how she is.
Yeah, she's going through some rough times.
Well, she needs help.
Well, she has help. She's got her family, she's got her mom, she's got you.
Yeah, well, I think she needs you.
Why me?
Someone that she can count on. Someone that she doesn't have to feel she has to take care of.
Well, I've told her if there's anything that I can do, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I know Mom, you know Mom. She's not going to ask for help. I mean, well, now she's found this old photograph.
What photograph?
The picture of Mac.
In fatigues?
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Yeah, why wouldn't I have seen it?
No reason.
Well, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Well, she wants to do an investigation on it. She's all bound up in the meaning of it.
I can understand that.
Yeah. Well, I understood it at first, too, but then I started thinking about it.
And you don't think she should?
Well, first the Red Swan, now this picture. I mean, I know how much you love Mac. I loved him too.
Yes.
But I don't think she's accepting the fact that he's gone.
Like I said, Matthew, if there's something I can do, I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, I just, that's all I wanted to make sure you'd stand by her. Thanks.
Hello, is Catherine March there, please? Oh, she's not. Who am I speaking to? Oh, her sister. Hello. When do you expect her back? She hasn't. Not for 2 days. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
How many newspapers?
Miami? Tampa? Palm Beach.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No.
No?
No, it's been real quiet.
Oh. Who's on the phone?
Nobody. Wrong number.
Funny how many of those I seem to be getting since you started working here.
Catherine Greeley McAllister has everything she's ever wanted, except an alibi. SoapNet presents Emmy winner Dana Delaney in the complete 13-week television event, Pasadena. Premieres Saturday, October 1st at 7 and again at 10.